You see
Camera.
baby? Nah, bro. I just typed in that Rabbi Mordecai Yosef has been up behind baby. See it. See it. And then you gotta realize again.
He's pumped right now.
No, I'm just saying I'm a rabbi. You know what I mean? I'm not like a.
Spell it for him. Mordecai what?
Well,
I know how to spell Mordecai. What's the other one? What's the other one?
Mordecai Yosef.
Yosef?
Yeah, like Yosef, like Yosef.
Yeah. I got it.
Can you just put it in the chat for me, please? Okay.
Come on, you gotta get it. You got
No, I'll put it in the chat. Let me. I
Thanks.
have it right here.
Black Hitler, don't get too excited, you fucking idiot.
It's the
We got
Rosh
one more
Yeshiva,
First of all,
Rosh Yeshiva, Rabbi Mordecai Yosef Ben. Blah blah blah.
Yosef.
Oh damn, you used to be skinny, bro. What happened?
Bro, I'm still skinny. I just gained weight for a minute. I'm like back to my normal size.
Nah, you used to be skinny.
I'm the same. At that picture you're looking at, the same size right now. Like people like, oh, you got that? Yeah, I did, man. I was like married, and then a lot of Shabbat every week. I got that.
You gotta get your subscribers up a little more though.
No, I'm trying to get up to the bro. I'm touching more, bro. Like I'm not like I'm going to a whole nother level content wise. Like I'm doing a whole.
But you're a rock star though. I mean, you should have. You should have a million subscribers.
Edward,
You're big.
talking to greatness. Learn. Don't.
Greatness. I understand you're great.
You average about 120 views on each video that you have.
Yeah, but
You have 514 videos.
He's the chief rabbi of Africa.
Yeah, so video has been like been set up since 2013. You fucking idiot. What are you
She's
talking about?
right Africa's my rabbi.
Crystal, I put it in the
Yeah.
chat.
I got it. Thank you.
Salam alaikum, Amir, and everybody, by the way. Forgot to say it.
What's up with you? What happened to the Pledge of Allegiance? Where'd he go? The guy Amos.
I think I almost has a room up. I was.
Chucky guy got pissed off again. Chucky guy.
Did he?
No, I think apparently, he started to question me if he's a Muslim because he follows this and that. I'm like, no, from Muslim paradigm, it's not. And then I asked him, why do you ask me Islamic questions when you can't answer any question? We were in another room yesterday. Could not answer any question related to his religion. You know, and then he would tell me, then why you coming in and ask me a question?
He could not or he would not?
He would not.
Oh, would not.
He knows about the religion, but he would not. Teddy, you know that guy, the brother John?
Yeah, but he said both. I asked him when he was looking into religion, what was it that appealed to him about Judaism and what did he not like about Islam? And he said I'm not allowed to comment on such things.
I remember that. I think I was in the room when he said that.
No, not about that, Teddy. It's about the
I'm saying,
Brother Johnny.
you're not allowed to say
Brother Johnny asked you about other. Brother Johnny asked him about other stuff. He did not. He chose not to answer the question. He changed the topic directly into cooking. What do you make from it?
Mazin said, is he not allowed or is he choosing not to?
Oh, he's choosing not to. He's choosing not to.
He knows about it. He's not allowed to comment on such things.
He's lying. But today he literally said about the Islam part. If you're not allowed to comment on Judaism, why
he's not allowed? Why he's not allowed?
No, it's a bullshit. That's a bullshit. That's cap.
Maybe
Why are you being so anti-Semitic, bro?
We have an unknown guy in the audience. This idiot likes to record conversations. He's been recording some of the, Jeff's room as well. I heard Jeff was pissed off at this idiot. He's calling out his own Jewish brother, right? This guy, John Elder, whatever the fuck his name is, and sitting in the audience in the anonymous account. He should be mass reported from all sides, Muslim and Jewish sides. Because, Jeff's room is like full rated R. So I'm saying they're talking about nothing but sex. That's where we're at.
Yo, Habibi, I just saw what you just put up.
He's so stupid, man. He is so stupid. I cannot.
Yo, Black Rabbi, why are you calling yourself an ex-Muslim? Why, bro? Stop it.
Bro, stop. You stop.
You couldn't even recite the Fatiha when we asked you last time.
What?
How do you lead people in prayer if you can't recite the Fatiha, the most basic thing? You said you led people in prayer in Mecca. You have to know the Fatiha.
Yes.
So, but you couldn't recite it.
Bro, just ask him what the first pillar of Islam is. You make it
Ask him any
easier.
of the pillars of Islam.
What's the first? What's the first?
Come on now, the first pillar. Come on.
How'd you guys find?
What's the Shahada, bro? You forgot that. Like, let's see, really.
What you post on the internet like Hitler stays on the internet, buddy.
Shut up, bro. You're not discovering.
Bro, I want to ask you something. Black Rabbi, how many
What's up with you, Adam? Welcome.
Adam, he already failed that last time. We got him on the rakats. That was very easy.
How many rakats in wudu?
How many rakats in wudu, bro? What are you talking about?
Yeah. How many rakats in wudu, bro?
That doesn't make no sense.
MashaAllah.
No, because we got him last time. That he remembers that, Adam. You gotta be slicker now.
Remembers that? Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be slick.
So what about that?
Okay.
In Fajr, there's 2 rakats. Is that better?
Bro, we did this with you already. You're just remembering what we got you.
What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? We grew up. Bro. You know what's great about this? I'm doing an interview, like when everything with the war comes out, I'm doing this big interview here.
It's just for the cloud, right? Like cloud.
No, and I'm going to have my parents come on the
How
interview.
much money are you going to be making with the interview? How much money? How much money down from you?
No, but my parents are going to come on the interview. And they're going
I
to
understand. How much money? How much money?
But no, they're going to talk about being Muslim and having
How much money? I need to know how much money so I can make some money up.
a son and a daughter who both converted to Judaism.
So they're pimping you out on national television.
His
So,
parents. They failed.
So they're using your sister as well, Black Panther?
they're pimping you out, right?
So you've been saying that same rhetoric for like 10 years now? A global hijab. Shut the fuck up. Why were you skinnier?
Ariel, you shouldn't even be talking about
He's
money.
drinking his
The
wine.
way you did that, the way you did that sister dirty, that clipped your account. You still, you know, Edward. He goes, "I'll pay you $4,000, right? I'll cash app you. Can you pay the sister or the person that I did dirty?" I'm still waiting. There's no money in my cash app account. Where's my $4,000 at, idiots?
Look, let me ask you this. Why do you guys have a problem with me finding...
This guy stole money from a lady, from a girl on this app, this Ariel character, and sitting in the audience.
How much?
The amount.
Yeah, those are all basically all the languages you just read. They're basically all dialects of like the same language group.
And then he's like, I'm gonna give you the money.
But
Give
it's
you the
different enough
money.
to be on a
I'm
different.
still waiting on my cash app. Where's the money?
I'm not involved.
It doesn't matter. That's your boyfriend. That's your boyfriend.
Look.
No, that's your friend, buddy, not boyfriend.
Don't bring your
Yeah,
Okay.
he has described you in great detail, more than what we want to know.
He watched you urinate, man. What do you want? He watched you urinate on the side of the road.
Are you talking about Ariel?
He did. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. He said it in me and there was a bunch of people in the room.
He ripped you apart about that white chick that you guys were fighting over.
Oh, they were fighting over a girl?
Yeah.
Shut up. Why are you guys...
I mean, I don't know if you want to kick Ariella from the room.
They're fighting for
I think I have an idea, right? Let's have some fun. Let's piss him off where he doesn't have a voice, right? So Ariel did that woman dirty, right? He pissed her off, and she's got him suspended on the first account. Second account did the same shit, right? He keeps on stealing the money, right? Keeps on stealing the money from women. Does not want to pay them back, and this is his third account. Like, what an idiot this guy is.
I think Black Rabbi.
Psychopath.
I mean, maybe Ariel and Black Rabbi should make up right now, in the room right
You
here.
can make up and kiss.
Well, I mean, I don't want to go that far.
Kiss on the cheeks or like kiss somewhere else.
They're actually competing with each other in this way.
Should I bring him up, Black Rabbi, kiss on the cheeks?
Wait, why are we competing?
Because you're both like brainwashed and you're both being used for entertainment purposes. So one of you has to.
No, but
And Ariel says he's more successful than you.
I feel like
They
Black
can't
Rabbi
really
is like.
Maybe he is. Maybe he is.
they can't really speak on each other like that because I think there's like a case. They have like a legal case against each other.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying, why can't I just be myself? Why can't
Hey,
I be?
you consider yourself more superior than Ariel?
No, why would I?
Was Black Rabbi in the other room? He was defending you. As I was questioning your, evidence, right? I asked you for the evidence. He kept on interrupting. He was kept on defending you. What's up with that? He's really in love with you.
Amir, I
Just
just.
be
And you're
honest.
like a little bit. You find a restraining on order on.
Well, Amir, the thing is, you guys are using these white supremacist tactics where you take vulnerable black.
I'm not right. I cannot use my
Who's vulnerable?
And you want them to fight against each other.
Who's vulnerable, Black Rabbi?
No, you guys already did that, Black Rabbi. We don't have to do
I
it.
know, because we were excited. We were excited by you guys.
You
You were
did that
inside
over
each
a
other?
chip.
I didn't know that. Wow.
No, you guys.
You did it over a
Hey yo, come on, guy.
No, Black Rabbi, what, are you vulnerable? Who's vulnerable?
African Americans.
Oh, but I thought you said you're more aligned with American dominance, so you're on a different paradigm.
You know
You're more of a citizen than I am, and so how are you vulnerable?
No, wait.
Black Rabbi, I do want to tell you one thing. I'll let you respond to him. The funny part is that you guys fought over a girl, and then she dumped both your bum asses. That's the funnier part about this whole situation.
Black Rabbi married her before she dumped.
She dumped both of them.
The Black Rabbi married her before she dumped it.
Guys, you know how dumb guys look when they fight over a girl? Black Rabbi, come on.
Wait, this is the same thinking that.
Bros before hoes, remember the saying?
Wait, this is the same thing that tells yourself that I ran.
The funny thing is, you thought you won, bro. You thought you won because you married. You thought you won because you married her, and then she dumped you.
You guys are weird. Anyways, the point is like this.
And then you had plans to go to Nigeria and get married there. And
What happened
the
with that?
biggest mistake. They attacked Iran. And then Iran canceled his entire plan about going to Nigeria.
Oh, well, I mean, he's been talking about it for months, so
I know.
it just so happened to coincide with
the thing about it, I'm with Nigeria, I'm connected to Nigeria, and I will get there soon, but I'm not going to marry in Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to marry in Israel, right? So it's just saying I have to put the priority of getting married first before, I do my world tour. You know what I'm saying?
world tour.
Your world tour.
I think this is the famous person who applies to economy.
I know that I'm a small guy right now, but I'm going to be the biggest guy. I'm just starting off small right now. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. You're a small one and he's a big.
You know what I'm saying? In comparison to like Tony Robbins.
Who's the dominant and who's the submissive? Who's the dominant and who's the submissive?
Robbins.
I want that market share. I want to be that self-help.
Ariel's dominant or you're dominant?
Stop trying to make black
You know, Black Rabbi, Ariel has more views on Instagram and YouTube than you do. Not for the good things, but he still has more views. Like, he's the dumbest person I've ever seen.
I'm not competing.
That's okay, you can laugh at him.
Black Rabbi, the problem here is Tony Robbins does know what he's talking about. Like he does impart information that is useful.
I'm way smarter than Tony Robbins.
Then how come he's a multimillionaire and you're not? How come people want to hear him and see him and learn from him, but not you?
Everybody has been exposed to me in some way.
I don't know. I'm exposed to right now, and I'm not wanting to learn anything.
I've seen photos of you sat around talking for sure.
Yeah, we're known for the truth.
I'm wicked, so that's why I'm not learning from you.
Yeah,
Oh, that's interesting.
Why would you not be? You're right in front of me.
I don't understand. So if I don't learn from you, I don't find you to be successful or someone that has useful information to impart to me. That means the problem is with me, not with you, automatically.
Okay, so I'm gonna really correct you right now. I'm gonna and by doing so, I'm gonna change your life. Okay. So the thing is like this. A guy like I'm using a guy like Elon Musk, a guy like Kanye West, these guys, right? Now the thing is that at a certain level of society in the West, right, that there's a certain status where it's like, you're not necessarily, you don't grow up in a way that it's like you grow up and you want to go to college and you get a skill set and then you go to the workforce, right? It's like, it's a different status in society where, there's this idea of like entrepreneurship, of creativity, of implementation, these types of things, right? And you see it throughout, especially in tech, from computers and all this, you see like different, like just random kids that were able to create innovations. So the point is saying like, as American kids, like our whole thing is like, how big can we create? How much of an impact can we make, right? That's the thing, we want to do bigger than our parents. And so that world is enticing because it's like it's a world, the world of celebrity, all these things. It's like it's a very, very.
All right, Black Rabbi, I've heard you, and you said you're going to change my life. My life has not changed. I actually have no idea what you're talking about, and I feel like I've gotten dumber.
Right, but the point is.
Edward, the ending of his speech is the part that changes your life.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be patient. Go ahead.
So the point is the same. The point is the same. Is that that's how like some of us grew up, right? And so the thing is saying that ultimately every single person, regardless of your religion, when we want to say make a lot of money or we want to make an impact, when we really break down what's going to be achieved from it, we ultimately want a connection with the Creator, right? And so when you look at like Elon Musk or Kanye, I'm just using them as two examples. There's like another 100,000 examples we can use. But when you look at those guys, it's like, yeah, they made a lot of money and they achieved, like a lot of notoriety. But at the end of the day, they still haven't made it to where I made it to, right? Which is the level of completion, the level of complete connection, right? Now in our society, hear me out. But our society, the way it's designed, we only glorify the level of luxury, right? But there's levels above luxury, right? There's power, and then there's also spiritual connection to God, right? The highest level of spiritual connection to God. So
you're putting spiritual level of God above power and luxury. 100%. So poor people cannot have a spiritual connection to God. Thank you, Black Rabbi. I have learned so much from you.
Of course they can. In fact, most people who...
You literally just said they can't.
And no, I didn't say that. I said that I said to you that the reality is that the highest status of a human being is connection to God. Beneath that is a person who has power, like a king or CEO or president. Beneath that is a person who made money and has luxury. Beneath that is the mundane person who doesn't want more than just living for the next day.
Well, you're talking to the wrong crowd because Muslims don't believe in what you're saying.
I know, but the wisdom.
And it doesn't make sense, and there's no.
I know.
And you haven't been through power or luxury or spiritual awakening to even make these connections.
The point is just saying I've lived in luxury my whole life, but the point, including now. But the point I'm saying to you is saying that Kanye.
What are you talking?
You're right. But the point is saying Kanye. Elon Musk.
Stop on Kanye, man. What is this?
They will never know what it is to eat food on Shabbat.
How do you know?
Yeah, how do you know?
How do you know?
Because I'm telling you that they will never be able to do it, right?
You're telling me. How do you know?
He lived with that.
How do you know that like you're better than them in the eyes of God?
Did you change your diapers? Did you change your
How do you
diapers?
know that?
No. I'm saying to you that you guys have all been indoctrinated to believe a small, limited level of what you would call success. And I'm telling you, I'm the real version of success. That's not success. What Elon Musk has in his hundreds of billions of dollars, that's not success. You know what I'm saying? I am success. Someone who found themselves, their true identity, connected to nature, connected to the development, connected to God. That
I mean, you were connected to Ariel last time I heard.
So much is fucking crazy.
This guy, I mean,
you guys are
he's one of these guys on YouTube. You have to listen to them because they're so crazy. You're like, okay, what's he gonna say next? You know?
Yeah, whatever. You could downplay it all you want, Edward, but the bottom line is,
You're not making any sense.
I have the truth.
There's no sense.
Yeah, like Rabbi, the truth, man. I hope you don't be offended by what I say, you know, respectfully. But you and their yalla are the clowns, you know. You know what a clown is? Seriously.
How are we clowns?
This is jokes, bro. Like, you know, when you talk, everybody laughs. You know, like,
Bro, you don't realize. You seeing a guy like me.
no.
You seeing a guy like Ariel. You know I don't get along with Ariel, right? Like, I'm not speaking. I'm saying to you.
He defended you in the previous room.
That's fine. Just let me make this point. The bottom line is, you guys are both witnessing two African Americans actively involved in foreign
No,
policy.
he loves you. That's
You're not listening. You're seeing two African Americans actively involved in foreign policy. You think it
You
stops
said
with
that
us?
you're the leader. You said you're the leader of the Black African American.
No, I'm leader.
And listen, let me finish you fucking clown. And then you said that only. And then you said to me, black people abducted your wedding.
You know how many rooms on here he went into, like black rooms, and they went sideways when they heard him talk. They called him what they called you, coon. They called you coon, but they used 3 words.
But Edward, the difference between me and you.
But these are your people, though.
Wait, let me explain something to you. The difference between me and you.
You're so lost. You think you're a good talker.
Yeah.
But
It's not about the talker.
We're the listeners.
It's not about the
You're a
talker.
joke.
I'm the doer.
Well, go do.
you know you do aerial all the time. You do aerial.
It's only going to continue to grow. Right?
How many times did you do aerial?
And I'm going to bring truth to help.
Did you do aerial, or aerial did you?
Remove the Hamas.
It went both ways.
You're going to wait. He's saying he's going to remove Hamas now. You're removing Hamas?
He said that?
Yeah, he just said that.
just said that, yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to remove Hamas. How? Are you going to talk to them and tell them the truth?
Bitch, you couldn't move yourself from your bed into a bunker when Iran was like putting you I mean,
he has a double wide. He might have been able to fit. But,
Yeah, but you guys.
wait. Get back to Hamas, though. Hamas is, what words of wisdom are you going to impart to them for them to take you as their leader?
No, it's not about that at all. It's just saying that.
Assalamu alaikum, Abu Ubaidah, my brother.
But no, the thing is that
Here's a shovel. We're not even going to give you
the funny thing is, he won't even be able to pretend to be a Muslim because he can't even recite Surah Fatiha or the Shahad.